What is up, family? Welcome to another episode of the Quote Breakdown. I want to welcome everybody to the show. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And today's quote we're breaking down is: when you trust yourself, it doesn't matter what happens. Now, the caption for this quote was meaning, regardless of what happens, you will always find a way. You trust yourself, your philosophy, your principles, your character. You know yourself and how you handle adversity. When you trust yourself, it doesn't matter what happens. Let's break this down. Now, you hear this saying all the time where people say, trust the process, right? People tell you, trust the process, believe in yourself, right? Have faith. It will all work out, be all worth it. And these are things that this sounds like these quotes are meant for, encouragement, for motivation, for some type of inspiration, right? To keep you going, right? When things get tough. But it also sounds like uncertainty. And here's why. Because when you have to tell somebody trust the process, keep going. I know times are tough. I know you want to quit, but keep going, keep going. There is no guarantees that what you're actually doing is going to be successful at all, right? There is no guarantees. So since there isn't any guarantees, you have to understand this before you start anything, before you jump into the game, right? So, of course, you have to trust the process, but how can you trust the process when you don't trust yourself, right? And this is important because most people are struggling with is the trust they have within themselves. Now, what does this mean? When you trust yourself, it just means you trust how you would handle adversity. You know how you handle adversity. You trust your character, you trust your principles, you trust your philosophy, right? And your mentality towards adversity, your mentality towards failure. You understand, a person who trusts themselves know that am I am going into this battle, right? I'm going into this battle preparing to die. Right now, it doesn't necessarily mean that I want to die. I don't want to die in this battle. I don't want to go to war, and I don't want to die. But what I am, I won't be surprised if I do, right? I won't be surprised if any of my men next to me or any of my my teammates, right? When we're going to war, I'm not surprised that if one of us doesn't make it back, there's a high chance that one of us would not make it back, right? And that's what you have to go into when you are either building a business, pursuing some type of goals, some type of um, in order to achieve any type of goal, right? You have to go in knowing that there's a huge possibility that it won't work, right? Now what you've done is you mentally prepared yourself for anything that comes your way. You've mentally prepared yourself knowing that, look, I expected this. Now do I trust myself to be able to handle the things that come my way? Whether it's the failures, whether it's, the setbacks, whatever you want to call it, right? The adversity. Am I somebody that's able to handle that? Is my character someone willing to uh to over can my character overcome this, right? Is my principles solid enough? Is my philosophy on point when it comes to adversity? That's when somebody trusts themselves. They know who they are and they know how they would react. And regardless of what happens, regardless of whatever comes your way, you know, and you tell yourself that I'm built for this, right? Now, these are not just affirmations. I'm built for this, right? People are saying I'm built for this, and in reality, they're not, right? Because they haven't prepared themselves for the journey that they're taking, right? They haven't prepared themselves correctly. So this is not something to say to yourself. You can't fake this, right? I'm built for this. No, this is something when you truly trust yourself and you say, I am ready for this, I am built for this, it doesn't matter what happens during the process. You will always find a way. That being said, fam, hopefully you enjoy this. If so, if you got some value out of this, it will mean a lot to me if you shared it with somebody who needs to hear it. Also, if you haven't done so yet, please leave a review. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment below. It will mean a lot to me. And let me know what you got out of it. That being said, see you guys next time. Peace.